Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm very happy to be with you today. I'm a certified trainer and practice group leader with Spring Force Qigong. And today we're bringing in, it's a good one, centered awareness. So, centered awareness for our overall intention. And let's start with our 1 minute for peace. So, we're going to start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Feel the earth supporting you. Feel peace from the earth moving up through your body, through your chi field, already interacting with your chi, releasing, transforming what you no longer need, and releasing it out to the universe. And then the universe again filling you up with unconditional love, the peace of that coming through you, more butterflies leaving as extra energy is released. So we'll bring our hands together and we'll do 1 minute for peace. So hands together in prayer position, knees bent a little bit, spine nice and straight, smile on your face, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. And allow yourself to receive and fill up with peace so much that you radiate it out. Here we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel that peace just running through you already. Release your hands down. Start bouncing from the knees. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Elbows a little bit away from the body. Fingers separated. Oh, and I'm further back, so if I sound quiet, please let me know. I'm going to keep that in the front of my mind here. So I got to move up forward though if I'm going to read everyone's names. Hi Lynn, hi Dorothy, hi Christine, hi Martha. Hello, hello, hello. So let's go ahead and bring our hands up over our heads for 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our heads to live to 100. Letting our hands flap at the wrists, letting our fingers and the whole hand just get a massage just by letting ourselves bounce from the knees. So there's some muscles involved, but it's not your whole body, it's not involved. So soften everything else. And your shoulders don't need to be crunching up like this. Just lift your hands up. And of course, this is Spring Force Qigong, so you can do this sitting, standing, or lying down. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. If you feel like doing another practice today with me, I'm going to be on 100 Days of Spring Force Qigong. There is a post about that from a couple days ago here on both of my Facebook pages. So if you want to, come on by. So as you're bouncing, remember how we were just doing, we're bringing in peace, right? So we don't have to say, oh, we're done with bringing in peace and we shut it off. How about we continue to let peace come in? Hi, Lynn. Hi, Isabel. Is peace what you want to be radiating today? Bring in what you want to radiate out. So you're so full that you've got extra to radiate out and help others with. Oh, I have a nice word and I forgot it again. Centered awareness. Okay, I was trying to do aware something. Centered awareness. So let's see if I can center myself and become aware that our intention is centered awareness. Let your hands flop. Let things just relax and soften. Yeah, we're bouncing. Yeah, we're standing, sitting, or lying down. And we can still be soft. Let's go back. This is one of the reasons Master Lane has us go back to when we were 6-ish. And if you need to visualize it, because going 6 you were stressed out, then imagine, visualize what that would be like. And soften, soften, soften. Let yourself pick any time through your life where you felt relaxed and softened. And I hope that there is some experiences of that come up, because when you can feel it or you imagine it, then that tells the chi, that tells your life force, this is what I want. I want this centered awareness of peace, of softness, of health and wellness and happiness. So let the chi flow down your back. You can visualize or call upon a rainbow from the ends of the universe to come down through the top of your head and your chi field, and just clear yourself out, go into the earth and back to the universe. You can have it go the opposite way. Let's take our hands down to our sides and we'll go side to side. But you can have it the opposite way. If you feel that nourishing up from the earth feels better for you today, nourish it up from the earth through your body. All rainbow colors, any colors, to the ends of the universe, and back through the earth and back through you again and again. And soften and believe and let go. And when you're doing this one, bounce a little bit. Let your shoulders guide the movement. And let your arms just hang there like ropes. And when you're ready, release down. And you may already feel tingling softening where your arms feel like, ugh, are they there? Are they not there? Hi, Susan. We'll do shoulder shrugs to soften and release more tension and to help our brain health. So lift the shoulders up, head goes back. Your tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth. You're breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Let yourself breathe. And then slowly lower the shoulders. The head comes up. You feel or visualize or know that the spinal fluid is coming up and clearing out, opening up blockages, actually helping to heal your brain. Pull the shoulders down from whatever and release. And then 2 more times. Lift the shoulders, head goes back. Let yourself melt into it, and the shoulders melt down, and the head comes up. And you bring chi from the earth and swoosh it through you, washing out anything, and even in your senses and around your head, your thoughts. So we're clearing, clearing, clearing. And then pull the shoulders down. It's like you're, getting a nice yawn stretch, but you're doing it this way. And then release, and we'll do one more. Shoulders lift up gently. Head goes back. Gently, but with a little bit of pressing the head into the shoulders. Just a little bit of scrunching. I call that scrunching. And breathe. And slowly let the shoulders come down and the head comes up. And then we'll move right into our tapping and cupping. Tap the cheekbones. So you want to get right to that edge of the eye socket. So if you've got glasses like me and they're a little big, then you might have that middle finger going up a little bit underneath. And then the beginning of the eyebrows, which I'm mostly hitting with my ring finger. It's like my middle finger, my ring finger are hitting. Because I have to push it down a little bit. Cup the top of your head. Cup the base of your head. Now with our intention, we can be cupping anywhere and saying that's where we're doing it. But if you can reach those spots, then, absolutely do that. Come down to the C7, the bump at the base of the neck, and massage this. And it may already be pretty supple just from those 3 shoulder shrugs. I love that. Now we're going to clap the hands, cup the inside of the elbows, underarms, and the window of the lungs. All right? Okay. Clapping first. Stimulates the heart. Inside left elbow and the right side. I want to welcome anyone and everyone who is here. And I know you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And everyone that I do not know you're here, new or old, during our actual session or 50 years from now. Well, wouldn't that be cool if I was around for that? I'd be, 114. Okay, I won't say no. All right, I think that was 2, but if it's 3, we'll do 4. And we do 9s or 9 seconds or more if I lose count. It's okay. All right, how's that feeling already? Take a breath in, let it out, and we'll move on. So we're going to come to you can't see with my little wings on, to the kidneys, And then we turn the hands over and massage with the back of the hands. Now, if you've taken level 1, you know, it doesn't have this in these move part of the practice, but I found that it's very good for me, and so that's how I started doing it. Now we're coming down to the tailbone, tapping the tailbone. I like to say good morning to our kidneys. So in the active exercises, come down to the hips now, and you want to go like find your bone area and then back a little bit. That's the place to do it. And have enough firmness that you can feel the vibration going down to the feet and maybe up the spine. How high can you get that without being nasty? Now we're just enough. Follow the vibration. Cup the top of the knees. Look at how you can see my knees now. Reach around to the backs. Cup both sides left and right. All right. Come up on the toes, down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. Otherwise, enjoy and feel your bones strengthening. Bones strengthening. Just doing this. Let's do a couple more. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that's the active exercises. Breathe and release. And let's breathe from the universe. Breathe it down, release it up. Let's go from the inside of ourselves. Breathe out and release it in. Ha! Now that is that different, right? How's that feel? That was kind of fun. Hi, Nadia. The life is just so many varieties. If you are in springtime or fall, you'll see different colors. You'll see things growing in different ways, and you just marvel at it. And when the fall and the change of colors and things letting go, and you marvel at that. So why can't we breathe from the inside out and the outside in? So allow yourself to experience, you know, one of the things with level 1 is he says to go beyond your limitations. And the limitations are our beliefs, right? So there you go. Okay, so let's get into the beginning of the universe position. Bend our knees, elbows out, fingers open. Smile, smile, smile. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Tuck your chin in a bit. Feel yourself going between being and not being. Your body's just holding its form effortlessly. You might tuck your tailbone a little bit in and out and see if you can get to a spot where there's just this release. And do let me know if I'm talking too quietly. And as we're moving between being and not being, we use Master Lin's password to help us to connect our chi field to the chi field of the universe. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And then let's also, while we're doing this, know that we're always connected. It's the awareness to consciously connect that we're learning. Because when we're consciously connecting, we're allowing ourselves to have the conscious and unconscious parts so communicative to each other. Then we can be so balanced easily. Body, mind, spirit, soul. connect to what's most divine for you. I am in the universe, right? The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together what's most divine for you, the universe, divinity, your soul. And ask for what you want from your practice today. I'm like letting my shoulders saying, okay, let's soften, soften, soften. Because there's when I'm going to do another practice, I get a bit nervous about, ooh, can I get on? Will the internet be working? So I'm just going to soften all that. I'm going to say, universe, this is the plan. So whatever it's supposed to be, let's just have some good fun doing it. Can you feel the smile coming up, the bubbles of joy rising? And we'll move into, let's do, oh, I love doing this one. Okay, we're going to do moving of yin and yang. So let's get into forming of yin and yang. So that's what this looks like. We've got space between our body and our hands. Our fingers are open. Our elbows are out. Our feet are still shoulder hip distance apart, parallel as best you can. Knees are bent. Tuck your chin in. Tip of the tongue's touching the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. We have that start my internal love engine smile on our face. And this is called forming of yin and yang. So what's the other thing we do? Visualize a column of light from the top of our head to the bottom of our torso. When you do that, like I started doing this like a year or something ago, when I started to do that, I start with my arms usually about here, and then I visualize it, and they just kind of expand. That she says, this is where you got to be. So that's kind of exciting that happened for me. And then we're going to move. Sorry. Okay, we're going to move our upper hand out and down as the lower hand comes in and up. Still have the bend in the knees. Let the elbows guide the movement. And see if you can feel your column of light with your fingertips and the palms of your hands. Maybe you can feel it moving inside your body as it's rebalancing. So let's take 3 minutes and enjoy this. And you can bring in the emotion of happiness and the color green, and know that you're releasing anger and you're healing your liver system. Your eye is included in that. Notice you may have automatically switched to breathing in and out through the nose. Visualize, feel yourself breathing in beautiful happiness or green light coming in through all the pores of the skin and filling up every part of every cell. As you move your arms, what you no longer need is released out into the universe, released out as something beautiful like light or butterflies or smoke. And then you fill yourself back up. Any spaces that are opened up are filled up with happiness, filled up with green light, filled up with unconditional love. And you feel lighter every breath, lighter and lighter. And you slow down and you realize this intimate moment with yourself where you feel every part of you, your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul are aligned, and you gently listen to what you are telling yourself, what you are bringing into your day. And you can go back to that centered awareness or any of the intentions you have and say, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we'll come back and bring our hands here. We're going to end with our hands in front of the body. Traditionally, right is in for females, left is in for males. Whatever feels right for you, where you end up today is perfect. Hi, Ellen. And we'll release our arms down. And then stretch your arms out for a second. Thank you for being with me a little late. And we're just going to feel our chi field and feel it from inside to the tips of our fingers. And maybe we can feel it going out, out, out. All of this beautiful happiness, joy, peace, contentment, gratitude that you've cultivated, and then gather it in. Gather, gather, gather in as a ball of light in the lower dantian, and give it a spin. Spin, 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 faster and faster. It gets smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, until it turns into a tiny little energy pill you tuck deep behind the navel. Breathe in and out and slowly open your eyes. Rub your hands together. Get that love from your soul through your heart, through your arms, into the palms. And rub that beautiful love, peace, joy, happiness, contentment, gratitude, so that those sparkles are going to be shown from you throughout your day. They're going to come out through your voice, through your eyes, through your words. Hi, Christine. And then we'll take one giant 10,000 hand breath in, and let the universe pour gifts down into your arms. Gather them up and accept the gifts of the universe and that wonderful responsibility to share them as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. And if you want to join me at 100 Days of Spring Forest Qigong, I'll be there in less than an hour. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.